Hello everyone, my name is Alicia Lott. Welcome to my channel about journaling and goal setting. Today I am doing my weekly planning video. I release these videos every Sunday, Monday, although by the time you see this it may be Tuesday. So in this video I will walk you through how I do the weekly spread for my bullet journal. It is very simple. It's just a habit tracker and a to-do list. That's it. So I'll walk you through that and I hope it will give you inspiration for your journal. So let's get started. Okay, so today is Monday, September 25th, 2023. So this is the inside of my journal. Usually I would run through my goal progress for the past week. I'm going to skip that. This is an empty spread page that we can play with here. I went ahead and wrote the week. So today is September 25th. It is the week of September 25th through October 1st. And I will go ahead and get started on some habits that I would like to track. I try to do them in the order that I plan on doing them throughout the day. Let me get situated here. So normally I put, write 30 minutes. I have been really not doing so great with this one, but I really, I just got back from vacation, and I promise I will not continue to talk about my vacation, but I just got back last week and my sleep schedule is still weird, and I have not been getting up and doing my normal routine in the morning. So I really want to focus on getting back to that. Then I normally do a morning check-in. This week I want to do a morning check-in for like a personal one for my journal, and then also one for work, because I do a lot of meetings, a lot of like Zoom calls as part of my job, not just company meetings, but also meetings with clients. And so I want to make sure that I know what's going to happen that day. So I would do a morning check in. So I'll put one as journal, maybe. I want to write kind of small here, and then one for work. So morning check-in for the journal is just, I'm going to look at this habit tracker, look at my to-do list, see what I have going on for the day, and just try to keep myself on track for the day, which usually works. Sometimes it doesn't, but I always make that attempt to do that. At least look at the list. And then the next one is going to be that I'm going to read my goals aloud. And the reason I do that, actually I have a whole video as to why I do that. It's basically just to kind of help cement the goals in my mind. I have ADHD, so sometimes I get the shiny object syndrome and I want to just do everything all at once. And it's like, no, I have to focus on these two, now it's 3 things in my goals, and just focus on those until those are accomplished, and then I can move on. So that's one of the main reasons. And then, just to keep them top of mind throughout the day. So I do that. 10,000 steps. I have not gotten 10,000 steps since probably August. I left the country and then I came back, and my average pretty much for September has been probably 8,000, but it's okay. I'm gonna get back. Then I'd like to read for 30 minutes. Which I have been doing fairly well with. And I'd like to write my to-do list for the next day. I won't put that part, but I usually write my to-do list the night before. Then I will take my vitamins, and then I will be ready for bed inside my bedroom at 9:30 p.m. Okay, Was that everything that I wanted to do? Yes. Okay, so now I have all the different things that I want to do every day this week, and then I will put the days of the week up here. So I've been doing my habit tracker this way for at least a year, and it really is helpful to me, even though I feel like every video I'm saying, oh, I didn't do that thing, or I've been struggling with that. But overall, the general idea of it has been helpful, even if I don't actually do every individual thing every day. Just the fact that I'm kind of aware of them and just trying to focus on them is helpful. So yes, it is baby steps. And I do want to pay more attention to what happens when I go out of town, when I go on vacation. I do plan on doing more traveling next year, income permitting. So I want to figure out, how I can make that work. And, traveling over different time zones or whatever, traveling to different countries and figuring out how I could still make all of my stuff, my routine work, and still be able to put the X's in my habit tracker. So this bottom section is my to-do list. And I do my to-do list the night before. Since today is Monday, I don't really have to put this, but I'm going to do it. It's okay. And then just so you can see what it looks like. See, it's all for you. And I really don't try to get bogged down in neatness or trying to have everything just lined up perfectly. I know, playing with a dotted notebook, it is very tempting to want to get everything perfect. And I used to count the dots on the page and be very precise with everything. And now I'm just like, I'll just draw a line across. I know what I mean. That's cool. Yeah. This is my area. I really do feel like my journal is my home, and this is my place to just kind of play and be messy or be neat if I want to, just depending on my mood. I don't have to. I know I'm writing these kind of small. That's okay. I don't have to, conform to any specific way of being in my journal. Like, this is the one place where I can do whatever I want. So yeah, because I don't even live by myself, so there's not really any place where I have 100% control except my journal, which is fine, so it's always nice that I have that. Okay, so I went Monday through Thursday. I'll continue Friday over here. So I do try to stick to 3 main tasks every day. But it can go as far as 5 tasks. Sometimes my mind is just racing and I just start scribbling down all sorts of things that I have to do. But I try not to overwhelm myself. I try to remember that I don't have to do everything all at once. I can put some things off until a future date, because otherwise you just get overwhelmed. Okay, so now we're on Sunday. I think these are all lined up. Yeah, it looks like they're lined up. Cool. I love just checking things off. I do love, even if I don't actually finish everything, when I do, it's just amazing. I think that's another reason why I kind of limit it to 3. So that way, obviously, it increases the odds of me actually finishing the list. And that gives me such a wonderful feeling. And it makes me want to continue going forward. So yes. And then I leave a space for next week. And this is just random scribbles of things that I want to include for my to-do list for the following week. And then usually in the margin, sometimes I'll write little stuff. I may write a quote. I may, write, if this little space gets filled up, I may put some things down up here. Like, next week I have to get my nails done. Things like that. So, by the time the week is finished, this part is usually very messy. Then the next page, so each page after that for the rest of the week is my journal, is kind of my journaling space. So at the top I put what I'm grateful for. So I put gratitude and wins. So yeah, so any random thing that I'm grateful for, if I'm grateful for the smell of rain, if I'm grateful for something I really loved for dinner, then I could put that, or I could put wins, like, oh yes, you made that phone call, that was really scary, and you did that thing. So you could put, that's what I put as well, just to kind of congratulate myself if I did a good job. So I do 4 to 5 of those, any order, just as they pop into my head. I'll do 5 today, because today is Monday. Boop, boop, boop. And I leave some space if I want to add extra. And then from here on down, that is just free writing. This is right before I go to bed, just talking about my day and talking about my feelings about what happened that day. So I just continue that. Oops. And then I usually put the date up here too. So today, so this will be for this evening when I go to bed. September 25th. So, yes, every night before I go to bed, this is what I do. And that's it. That's my weekly spread. That is, as I mentioned, it's not very complicated. Anyone can do this. So if you're thinking about starting a bullet journal, maybe start with something like this. And then, if you want to get creative with the paints and the collages and all of that, you could do that as well. No one's stopping you. But just to avoid overwhelm, it might be a good idea to just start with something simple and clean and classic for your first go around. So I recommend something like this, definitely. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next week. I do this every Monday or Tuesday, every Sunday or Monday, maybe Tuesday. But I have enjoyed making these videos. Please like and subscribe. If you would like me to do something else related to journaling, please let me know. I am here, and I wish you a wonderful, prosperous, successful week. Upside down, wave goodbye.